Hi all. So today I want to discuss a new topic in my Cisco viptela SD-WAN series, and this topic is called port hopping. Right. So this is very important for any troubleshooting as well, and for your theoretical part as well. Right. So what is port hopping? I hope my screen is visible. Let me check one more time. Right. So port hopping. Let's. I will explain through a diagram. Okay. So let's say we have two SD-WAN box. This is VH1, VH2. One is connected directly to the internet. One is connected by the firewall towards the internet. And somewhere we have our Google Cloud. And in that Google Cloud, we have the controller deployed, means we have vManage, we have vMod, we have a Smart. Okay. So the internet, we have the connectivity. The IP on this side is public IP. Let's say my public IP is 1.1.1.1/29. On the internet, I have 1.1.2/29. On this side, we have private segment IP 10.1.1.1/29. On the firewall, we have 10.1.1.2/29. On the firewall, we have 2.2.2.1/29, 2.2.2/29. VSmart IP is 3.3. vBond IP is 4.4. And vManage IP is 5.5. Right? So from this router, we have connectivity of vSmart, vBond, and vManage. Everything is fine. On the LAN side, we have an L3 switch. We have dynamic protocol. Let's say we have OSPF running on the LAN side. And there is a L2 switch. And there is some user who want to access application on vManage. Right? On this firewall, we have configured source net. So the inside local IP is 10.1.1.1.1. Port is 1011. Inside global. I hope you are aware of inside local, inside global. Or inside global IP is your 2.2.2.5. Port is 1011. Inside, this is not global, this is inside local, inside global. Okay. Then there is a outside local and outside global. This is that table. The outside local is your 2.2 dot. Outside local is your vManage IP. That is 3.3.3.3. And this port is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same outside global is also 3.3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this IP is changed to firewall public IP and the port is same. So this is your source net happening on the firewall, right? So on the firewall, because normally you will discuss with firewall team. If you are a network engineer, so the you have to set a rule. You have to explain that inside global, outside local, outside global. This is your NAT table, right? Where for vManage, inside global was 10.1.1.1, port is 1011. Inside global is your public IP, that is 2.2.2.5. Port was same. The protocol is UDP. Outside local is your 3.3.3.3. Port was 1234566. Similarly, 1234456. This is source NAT. Same rule you have to apply for. This is for, let's say, this is for VSmart. Same rule you have to apply. Either you can keep the same IP or you can take the new IP from the pool for VSmart, right? Either you can keep the same IP or different IP. This is as per the requirement. Okay. And similarly, for vMod, you want to change the port, you can change the, sorry, port can be changed, right? And this is the the pool. That's why security is also very important nowadays. That you know, yeah, that you should know security as well, because security is now an integral part of your SD-WAN. So this policy you need to configure, and this is called 5 tuple. So this is UDP, right? So a connection table will build on the firewall for this UDP session, and there is a UDP timeout. Okay, let's say of 30 seconds. So in case of any issue, right? If a new session, a connection will try to form on with same IP and same port, the firewall will drop the new connection because the IP and the port are same on the firewall. So to avoid this is not TCP, this is UDP, right? There is no flag, just like TCP. So what will happen once you enable your port hopping or your viptela device? So this 5 tuple, let me explain. Source IP was 10.1.1.1. Source port was 1011. Destination IP was, no, first source port, right? This will get changed to firewall public IP. New source port is same. This is after that. The destination IP was 3.3 and the destination port was 1234556. So if a new connection will initiate from the same IP and port, this will be dropped from firewall because the firewall will see as a duplicate connection until the timeout will happen. To eliminate this issue, we enable port hopping on our SD-WAN device. So what will happen for every new connection, the IP will be same, right? But the port will be dynamically changed. So every new connection on the will be a firewall will think this is a new connection and it will not drop the connection. Okay. So this is a beauty of port hopping. So that's why in case our controller is not coming up, and if you have a firewall in between, so they will ask in interview that what is port hopping. So you have to explain this part. So for every new connection, a new port will be allocated. Source port will get changed every time a new connection will, and firewall will not drop the packet. This is called port hopping on viptela. Now, in case of TCP, this is not required. Why? Because in TCP, firewall check every connection through SYN, ACK, reset, FIN, flags. Okay. So basically, SYN is your connection initiation flag. Acknowledge that you have received the SYN and you will send a new SYN. Reset is just conversion termination, and this is a graceful correction, right? If you want to terminate your session, then if you want to terminate the session gracefully, that is called fade. Fade. So there is a difference between reset and fade. So that's why in TCP, port hopping is not required. So this is in short what is port hopping in Webtela. I hope you like my video. Please like the video, subscribe, and do forward to your friend and colleague. Okay, and my website is netguru.com. Please visit that website as well. You'll get more information about me. Thank you. Bye.